Good morning. It's July 31st, and this is your daily brief in science. Here's everything you need to know. A groundbreaking expedition has revealed the deepest and most extensive chemosynthetic communities on Earth, located at depths exceeding 31,000 feet in the Mariana-Trench. This discovery challenges previous assumptions about life in extreme underwater environments, where ecosystems thrive without sunlight. The chemosynthetic communities uncovered during the research are dominated by tube worms and bivalves, some potentially representing unknown species. These organisms exhibit remarkable resilience, relying on chemosynthesis rather than the typical photosynthesis seen in shallower ecosystems. Researchers found dense colonies of life around geological faults that release hydrogen sulfide and methane. Specialized microbes convert these chemicals into energy, forming the basis of a complex food web that sustains the tube worms and mollusks. Unlike most deep-sea ecosystems that depend on organic matter from shallower waters, these trench communities are maintained by methane produced by microbes beneath the seafloor. This indicates a unique and self-sustaining ecological system that can thrive under extreme conditions. The findings suggest that life can exist in some of Earth's harshest environments, raising the intriguing possibility of similar ecosystems on extraterrestrial bodies such as moons with subsurface oceans. The study, published in the journal Nature, emphasizes the extensive communities that exist in the deep sea, which have previously been largely inaccessible to scientists. Of the 23 dives conducted during the expedition, life was discovered in 19, indicating that chemosynthetic ecosystems may be more prevalent in ocean trenches than previously thought. Dr. Xiaotong Peng and Dr. Megren Du from the Chinese Academy of Sciences expressed their excitement over these discoveries, highlighting the potential for further exploration in uncharted territories. The expedition covered 2,500 kilometers across the Kuril-Kamchatka and Aleutian trenches, utilizing the advanced capabilities of the Fenduge submersible to explore depths ranging from 5,800 to 9,533 meters. Researchers at McGill University have unveiled a groundbreaking AI model that can detect infections before symptoms appear, shifting the focus from traditional symptom reporting to physiological measures. This innovative technology specifically targets early immune responses to viral respiratory tract infections, or VRTIs, by leveraging data collected from wearable devices like smart rings, watches, and shirts. The AI model analyzes a range of physiological metrics, including heart rate variability, body temperature, respiratory rate, and blood pressure. By broadening the therapeutic window for medical intervention, the researchers believe their work could save lives, reduce hospitalization costs, and enhance the management of chronic conditions. In their study, researchers monitored 55 healthy adults who received a live attenuated influenza vaccine, simulating infection, and gathering over 2 billion data points for their AI algorithms. The findings were published in the Lancet Digital Health Journal, marking a significant advancement in predictive health technology. This project is a collaborative effort among experts in clinical physiology, biomedical engineering, infectious diseases, and AI, highlighting the potential for advancements in proactive healthcare. The innovative approach aims to detect silent signs of infection, particularly acute systemic inflammation linked to VRTIs, allowing for earlier intervention and potentially saving lives. The chosen AI model has shown the ability to identify systemic inflammation in COVID-19 infected participants up to 72 hours before symptoms manifested or prior to PCR confirmation. This research has also led to the establishment of Sensify Health Inc., a startup dedicated to commercializing this AI-driven health monitoring technology. Early detection of acute systemic inflammation is critical, especially for vulnerable populations, as it can prevent severe complications and serious health outcomes. A groundbreaking trial is currently underway, aiming to revolutionize cancer detection through a blood test known as Enlighten. This innovative test seeks to identify 10 different types of cancer in their early stages by detecting specific proteins in the blood. Funded by the National Institute for Health and Care Research, the modernized trial is being conducted across 5 hospital sites in Hampshire and Dorset, with plans to expand to Manchester. Cancer Research UK reports approximately 385,000 new cancer cases annually in the UK, underscoring the urgent need for improved early detection methods to enhance treatment outcomes. Dr. Victoria Goss from the Southampton Clinical Trials Unit emphasizes that early cancer detection increases treatment options and success rates, advocating for tests capable of identifying multiple cancers simultaneously. Professor Andy Davies points out that the immune response can reveal cancer even when circulating tumor DNA is undetectable, highlighting the potential effectiveness of the Enlighten test. Participants in the trial, like Ian Robinson, who was diagnosed with bowel cancer through routine screening despite showing no symptoms, illustrate the critical role early detection plays in achieving better treatment outcomes. Dr. Emma Yates, Chief Scientific Officer of Proteotype Diagnostics, claims that preliminary studies suggest Enlighten has a high accuracy rate for early-stage cancer detection. The modernized trial aims to significantly enhance early cancer detection, which is crucial for improving treatment options and patient outcomes. Currently, the UK has only 4 cancer screening programs, each targeting a single cancer type, emphasizing the necessity for more comprehensive detection methods. Dr. Temsinite from Breast Cancer now encourages regular self-checks and screenings, reinforcing the vital role of early detection in saving lives. A groundbreaking study published in the journal Nature suggests that a single injection of gene therapy at birth could provide long-term protection against HIV, particularly in high-risk regions. This research, led by Amir Ardashir at Tulane University, utilized adeno-associated virus, or AAV, vectors to deliver genetic instructions to muscle cells, enabling them to produce broadly neutralizing antibodies, or bNAbs, against HIV. In the study, non-human primates treated with this gene therapy within their first month of life exhibited protection from HIV infection for at least 3 years without the need for booster shots. The research underscores the importance of administering gene therapy during the early weeks of life, a time when the immune system is more tolerant, to maximize the treatment's effectiveness. Newborns demonstrated a remarkable capacity to maintain elevated levels of bNAbs, effectively preventing HIV transmission during breastfeeding simulations. In contrast, older infants were more likely to reject the treatment, highlighting the critical timing for intervention. This innovative approach also addresses logistical challenges associated with previous bNAb therapies, which often required multiple costly infusions, making it more feasible for low-resource settings. Dr. Ardashir noted that this one-time treatment could simplify care for mothers with HIV, especially in regions where healthcare access diminishes after childbirth. The study found that 7 out of 8 macaques treated within 48 hours of birth sustained protective bNAb levels, while only 2 out of 6 juveniles treated at 2 to 3 months achieved similar outcomes. Despite these promising findings, challenges remain, including the necessity for further research on human applications and the translation of results from macaques to humans. The World Health Organization reports that 1.3 million women and girls living with HIV become pregnant each year, with significantly high transmission rates if they do not receive appropriate medication. Ardashir believes this breakthrough could revolutionize the fight against pediatric HIV and potentially be adapted for other infectious diseases affecting young children in low-income countries. By transforming muscle cells into continuous producers of antibodies, this method addresses previous challenges associated with bNAb treatments that required repeated interventions. A recent study reveals a concerning rise in disorders of gut-brain interaction, or DGBY, increasing from 38.3% in 2017 to 42.6% in 2023. This shift underscores the long-term impacts of the COVID-19 pandemic on both digestive and mental health. This research is significant as it offers the first direct population-level comparison of DGBY rates before and after the pandemic, highlighting the ongoing health challenges many face. Individuals suffering from long COVID are particularly affected, exhibiting notably higher rates of DGBIs, along with increased anxiety, depression, and a reduced quality of life. The findings indicate that those with long COVID are more susceptible to experiencing gut-brain interaction disorders, which can further complicate their mental health issues. Common forms of DGB1 include irritable bowel syndrome, characterized by abdominal pain and bloating, which can severely affect daily life without causing permanent intestinal damage. Another prevalent disorder is functional dyspepsia, which presents with upper abdominal pain and nausea, yet remains unexplained by standard medical tests. These results point to an urgent need for updated care models that address the complexities of the gut-brain axis, especially in light of the health challenges that have emerged post-COVID. Overall, this study emphasizes the critical link between gut health and mental well-being, particularly in the aftermath of the pandemic. This has been your Daily Brief in Science. To read more about these stories, follow the links in the episode bio. You can also subscribe to these updates via email at www.brief.news. For more daily podcasts about the topics you love, visit brief.news/podcasts. Tune in tomorrow. We'll be back with everything you need to know.